Imagine a tiny silver box sitting quietly on your desk. So small and so silent that it feels almost invisible. Yet the moment you press its power button, the M5 Mac Mini reveals itself as a machine so powerful, so shockingly fast, and so impossibly efficient that it instantly changes your entire idea of what a compact desktop can do. And as soon as you start using it, you understand why people all across the USA are calling it the silent monster of 2025. Because this little device, smaller than a lunchbox, is outperforming computers 3 times its size while staying cooler, quieter, and more stable than anything most users have ever owned. And today, we're diving into everything that makes the new M5 Mac Mini one of the most surprising, most exciting, and most future-proof devices Apple has ever released. From its groundbreaking new M5 chip to its redesigned architecture, upgraded thermals, stunning efficiency, AI acceleration, advanced graphics performance, silent operation, next-gen connectivity, and the unbelievably smooth experience it delivers in every real-world task. This machine proves that Apple is not just refining its products anymore. It's rewriting the rules of desktop computing. And if you're even slightly curious about whether a small desktop can truly replace big, loud, expensive towers, stick around. Because once you hear what Apple has achieved inside this tiny aluminum body, you'll realize why people are calling it the best value computer of the year, and possibly the best Mac Mini ever made. The beating heart of this small beast is the M5 chip, Apple's newest generation of silicon that focuses on delivering extreme performance, while also reducing power consumption and maintaining ultra-low heat levels, giving you all the benefits of a high-end workstation without any of the noise, heat, or electricity bills that usually come with machines of this performance class. The CPU cores are faster and more efficient. The GPU is redesigned with better rendering capabilities, and the neural engine is massively upgraded to handle AI tasks at speeds that feel almost unreal, making the M5 Mac Mini not only a creative tool, but also an AI powerhouse, ready for the future of local processing. What's even more impressive is how Apple managed to completely re-engineer the internal thermal system without changing the outer design at all. The outside looks exactly like the classic Mac Mini, but inside, there are new airflow pathways, improved heat spreaders, and smarter temperature sensors that allow the fan to stay off or whisper quiet almost all the time, even when you're pushing the chip to the edge with 8,000 video editing, 3D rendering, high-end gaming, or large AI models. And because of these improvements, the M5 Mac Mini delivers sustained performance that even bigger MacBooks and some earlier Mac Studio models struggled to match over long sessions, which is why editors, YouTubers, coders, designers, and professionals are switching to it like crazy. You open apps, and they launch instantly. You scrub through giant video files, and there's no lag. You run multiple heavy programs at once, and nothing slows down. You can render, export, simulate, and process without hearing a single loud fan sound. And then there's connectivity, something users have begged Apple to improve for years. And this time, Apple delivered. Thunderbolt 5 ports bring insane bandwidth for external GPS, high-speed storage arrays, 8K monitors, audio interfaces, and pro-grade hardware that turns this tiny desktop into a full studio workstation. And with HDMI upgrades, Wi-Fi 7 for ultra-fast, stable wireless connections, and BLUETOOTH6 for better accessory performance, the M5 Mac Mini fits seamlessly into any modern setup. The gaming improvements are also shocking. For the first time, a Mac Mini can actually play AA games at high settings, thanks to the new Metal engine, optimizations from developers, Apple's game mode enhancements, and the raw GPU performance of the M5 chip. You can play 4K titles, enjoy smooth frame rates, and experience far better performance than previous Mac Minis ever offered. And if you're a creator, this device almost feels like cheating because it handles 4K and 8,000 editing like butter, exports ridiculously fast, holds performance perfectly during long editing sessions, and stays completely silent throughout your workflow. Color grading feels natural, effects load faster, plugins render quicker, and everything you do feels smoother and more responsive than ever. For coders, compiling large projects takes less time, and multitasking with multiple apps open is effortless. For students and businesses, it becomes the perfect daily machine, reliable, extremely fast, and unbelievably power efficient. And that brings us to another huge win: efficiency. The M5 Mac Mini uses so little power that you can run it all day for the price of a snack. Yet it performs like a workstation PC that eats power like crazy. This makes it ideal for offices, studios, content creators, and anyone wanting powerful performance without burning electricity or generating heat. Apple has reached a point where people upgrading from powerful Windows machines are genuinely shocked by how fast and quiet the Mac Mini is. Everything feels instant. Animations are fluid, apps launch instantly, and the entire system feels responsive in a way that traditional PCs rarely match. The unified memory architecture adds to this fluid experience. With faster memory options and higher capacities than ever before, you can run massive files, huge datasets, and complex apps smoothly without bottlenecks. And the storage options, up to 8 terabytes, ensure that even professionals working with massive media libraries can rely on this tiny device for big projects. What makes the M5 Mac Mini even more attractive is how future-proof it is. It's built from the ground up for AI, designed to work seamlessly with Apple Intelligence and future on-device AI systems, meaning the machine you buy today will actually get better, smarter, and more capable over the next few years as Apple rolls out updates. Most computers slow down as they age, but Apple Silicon Macs often get faster with new optimizations, and the M5 Mini is built to take full advantage of that. This is why people are saying it might be the smartest computing investment of the year, and the value is unbelievable. Apple kept the price surprisingly low, making the M5 Mac Mini one of the best priced performance machines in Apple's entire history. You get workstation-level power, next-gen connectivity, AI acceleration, gaming capability, insane efficiency, whisper-quiet operation, and years of future software support, all inside a tiny box that fits anywhere, hides easily, and blends into any workspace. It replaces bulky PC towers, noisy laptops, and old desktops effortlessly. And when you use it, you feel the difference immediately. It's not just fast, it's consistently fast, stable, and reliable every single day. No overheating, no random slowdowns, no noisy fans, no maintenance headaches. Just clean, smooth, flawless performance. And that's why people are calling the M5 Mac Mini one of the most impressive, most practical, and most forward-thinking devices Apple has created. It's not flashy, it's not overly expensive, it's not overhyped. It's simply a perfectly engineered combination of power, silence, efficiency, and future-proof design. A computer that proves that true strength doesn't require size, and true performance doesn't require noise. Sometimes, the most powerful things come in the smallest packages, and this tiny desktop is Apple's quiet revolution, showing the world that the future of high-performance computing can be compact, silent, cool, efficient, and incredibly powerful all at once. And once you experience it, nothing else feels the same again. And in the end, the M5 Mac Mini isn't just another Apple product. It's a complete shift in how we think about performance, power, and productivity in an ultra-compact desktop. It proves that you don't need a massive machine to achieve massive results, and you don't need loud fans or high electricity bills to get workstation-level performance. This tiny device stands as a reminder that innovation doesn't always arrive with flashy designs. Sometimes it arrives quietly in a small box, with a silent confidence that speaks louder than any marketing campaign. The M5 Mac Mini is built for creators who demand speed, for professionals who depend on stability, for gamers who want smooth performance, for students who want reliability, and for anyone who wants a future-proof machine that delivers more than what it promises. It represents the future of desk setups, clean, powerful, efficient, and intelligent, a device that works so seamlessly that you forget it's